Guys that don't know, I don't know if all of you been in the session. I've been kicked out of the house. The wife's eventually got tired of the dry fire in the house, so I've been kicked out into the gym. It's actually worked out quite nicely though. It worked out a bit better. I've got the gym sorted out with the dry fire. It works quite nicely. You must just let me know about the sound. Cindy said when I'm close to the iPad, then you guys can hear me. But further back, I'll just raise my voice because I think the sound is drowning out. I just want to do a quick 30-minute session because I know Derek's got another call a little bit later. I just want to run through a couple of standard drills, just some fundamentals and stuff. I know Derek, you're going up there for the weekend. Malcolm, you're going up there for the weekend. Dean, I don't think you are going. I think you were going to go, but then you cancelled. Huh?
Yeah, I'm not able to make it.
Okay, cool. All right, but the guys that are going, I hope you guys enjoy it. Remember, okay, go there with an open mind. Navar is a fantastic, he's a Springbok shooter, he's a fantastic guy, he's a very good coach as well. What you got to do is remember, you're not going to go out there for the weekend, you're not going to change all your skills over one weekend. Don't go there with the anticipation that you're going to become this amazing shooter over the weekend. It would be lovely if you all did that. But what you're going to do is take away from what he's teaching you in terms of what to look out for in your own training. Look at him very closely. Watch how he moves and stuff. That very key, very nicely. He moves, where he steps and everything. Try and emulate that, and try and mentally record that in your head, so that you can take that away with you. Ideally, have people filming your runs for you, right? Have them film the runs, and it would be awesome to have a camera going the whole time to watch the whole session, so you can take away from there. So what you're going to do is just take away what you can from there to implement into your own training. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. And ask Naval lots of questions. Ask him about training. Ask him about dry fire. The guy's got a lot of knowledge and he's very experienced. He's trained with some of the top shooters in the world. So please take a lot of notes there. Just quickly as well before I go into session, going forward, if you guys can make some type of vision barriers like this that we can use in our training, that we can move around. It works fantastically. The other day I did a session where I can move these things around. I can do lateral movements behind, moving from one side to the central, from the center to the outside, pushing them in different angles so we can work shooting from moving backwards, doing turns and all that stuff. There's so many drills I can do with this, with you guys, and it helps with the whole movement stuff. So please, if you can try and set up something that you can use, that you can create a vision barrier for yourself and move up, just two vision barriers. You can just move around and move around in the dry fire area that you have. I know not everybody has a fantastic area. I am very fortunate. I've got a whole room now to myself here, so I can move a little bit more. But we can simulate everything. I've got the small dry fire targets. Please try to set up all of that. You can. I'm going to turn the camera around if you guys can see quickly what you're looking at. I hope this works. Okay, that's my simulated dry fire area there. So I've got a whole lot of targets set up now in the gym so I can move around and stuff like that. Okay, try just to build up something that we can do that. It really helps with the training is that we can do simulated movements and stuff, simulated distances and everything. All right. So guys, I don't want to keep up too much now. Let's just go straight into it. I want to do a little bit of fundamentals, a bit of transitions, and also want to touch on match mode work as well. Okay, so let's just go straight into a draw to a side picture, right, as a warm-up, right? So on the beep, basically just draw to a side picture. Okay, nice open target. Don't do it to a partial or anything like that. Now you just work on the fundamentals of the draw. We're going to an open target. I'm going to give us a generous 1.2 to start off with. I'm going to bring that down. Okay. Right, so just get a nice index, bring up your gun, feel where it is, get the index. Okay. Idea with the draw is working the index, working the fundamental. As you draw, is my sight where I want it to be immediately, or do I have to make an adjustment? Okay. Is my grip where I want it to be as well? Right. So we're working fundamentals now. Right. Okay, stand by. Okay, relax. Too much tension is a killer of speed. So nice relaxed shoulders, and we move into it. Next rep, stand by. That's much better. I relaxed my shoulders and was there. Right. Stand by. Keep it out there, extend out when you finish your rep. Is my grip where I want it to be? Is my firing hand, my gun hand, as relaxed as it possibly can be? The more relaxed this hand, the more you can manipulate the trigger. Alright. If you're going to tense your gun hand, you're going to steer your gun around. Okay, let's do another 2 or 3 reps at this speed. Stand by. Stand by. Okay, tension's building in there for me. I've got to relax my shoulders. It's one of the biggest things for me is trying to relax. Stand by. Much better if I relax my shoulders. No tension. Another one of this. Stand by. That's it. Let's bring that down to 1 second. That's 1.2. Let's bring it down to 1 second. Just a draw to a side picture on an open target. Nice relaxed shoulders, relaxed gun hand, right? Okay, 1 second, draw to side picture. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. That's it. Nice and relaxed shoulders. Stand by. Last 2. Stand by. Last 1. Nice and relaxed. Stand by. Yeah, had a shitty grip on that one, but it's alright. Cool. Let's move into a little bit of reloads. Let's do a Burgett reload. Let's go 1 point. I want you to feel the pause, so we're going to do 1.4. It's going to be a bit slow, but I just want you to feel the pause of the Burkett reload. Remember Burkett reload? From here on the beat, drop the mag, bring the mag up to the mag well, pause on the next beat, insert, regain your side picture. Okay. Right. Stand by on the side picture. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Reset. Stand by. That's it. Follow through on your last rep. When you set the mag, I'm checking is my grip where I want it to be? Are my sights where it wants to be? Are my shoulders relaxed? Am I breathing? All those things. Right, stand by. I think I need to oil my mag release. It's very sticky. Stand by. One more at the speed. Stand by. Good. Alright, let's bring that down. We were at 1.4. Let's bring it down to 1.2. No, let's do 1.1. Stand by. Reset. Stand by. Alright, remember not to drop the gun, alright? Keep it up here, nice and high when you insert the mat. Right. Naval will show you that over the weekend, I'm sure. He likes that idea of working in the box in this area. Right. Stand by. Two more at the speed. Stand by. One more, yeah? Stand by. Good. Let's bring it down to 1 second. Do a couple of reps here. Even if you don't make the part time, you're feeling what it feels like to get to 1 second. All right? You're going to increase your speed, you need to know how it feels like to increase the speed. All right. Stand by. Reset. Stand by. Reset. Stand by. I completely missed the mag weld there. Another one. Stand by. Good. One more. Stand by. Right. Reloads are done. Okay. What I want to discuss quickly, guys, just to when we get closer to a match. So what I'm going to ask you guys in the next week or so is I want you to send me your major matches that you're doing for the year, right? So I get an idea of where we are in match point, because there's no point in the dry fire training we're doing speed mode or exploration mode, as the other guy called it, the speed mode, where we're trying to get faster. The week before the match or the week and a half before the match, we want to go into match mode. How match mode works for dry fire training is we'll set a part time and we'll go take we'll take 3 targets and we'll set a part time for 10 seconds, and all we're going to do is draw, and we're going to work our way through the 3 targets or 4 targets, whatever we choose, and we're just going to move backwards and forwards for 10 seconds. What we're doing is we only align acceptable shots, so acceptable accuracy. So we turn on the makeup mode. So at any stage, you're still moving as fast as you can. You're not moving to a part-time, but you're still moving as fast as you can, right? To move from the one side to the next, fast enough that you do make mistakes and you want to do the makeup. So it's only a partial, I come to partial, I hit the hard cover, I do a makeup straight away. It teaches us to do makeup shots in a match as well. We're not looking for the shots, we can see where the sight breaks. In live fire, we're watching the sight lift. Where it lifts from is where we shot. That's something you're going to have to teach yourself in live fire. In dry fire, work on trigger break. So wherever the dot was when you press the trigger is exactly where your shot is going. Okay. So we're just going to try that for the next couple of minutes. Just match mode dry fire. So we're only allowing acceptable shots. We're not controlling our speed. We're not going as fast as our sights can go. We're not slowing down to get our hits. Okay. We never consciously control our speed except in speed mode when we're trying to beat a part time to know what it feels like. Right. Okay. So I'm going to set a part time for 10 seconds. Let's do 3 targets for the first 10, and we'll add in a target every time. Yeah, right. So we're going to do 2 to 3 reps at 10 seconds on 3 targets. Right, from the draw. Okay, stand by, 3 targets. Moving backwards and forwards for 10 seconds. Match mode, acceptable shots only. Stand by. Right. Okay, so on my middle target, I was close to the Charlie line, right? I didn't do a makeup because I don't see the necessity to make up Charlies, right? Deltas or mites are something you want to definitely make up, right? Charlies are acceptable. So alpha Charlie, doesn't matter. So acceptable area if you want to. Ideally, you want all alphas. Okay. Again, stay on three targets, moving backwards as forward as fast as your sight acceptably tell you to pull the trigger. Right? Stand by. Right? Add another target into the next rep. Now we're going to do 4 targets. Okay? Pick out your 4 targets that you want to work on. Again, we're going to move backwards and forwards for 10 seconds. Acceptable shots only. As fast as your sights can go is where you put in the trigger. Stand by. Okay, I had a makeup shot on my one target, pulled very far to the Charlie. Could have been a delta. I did a makeup shot on that. Okay, sticking with 4 targets, 10 seconds again. Right? Okay, stand by. Right. Making sure you are target focused to a smallest spot you can find. A molecule spot on the target is what you're looking for. I've got reference marks on my targets, except for 2 or 3 that I don't. I have a reference mark, tiny little dot of a penny marker to show me where I want to be aiming. And my dot is going there every single time. So I'm concentrating on that spot. Okay. Mark some of your targets so you have reference points. Add in another target now. So you've got 5 targets you're working on. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put a partial into mine as well. So I'm going to have 4 open targets and 1 partial. Right? Stand by. Right, with my partial, let me just show you here. Okay, that's my partial target. In distance there, simulated distance right. So I've got 4 open targets. I'm going as fast as I can. Alpha, boom, 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 boom. When I get to this one, it's dot press, dot press. This is a difficult target to hit, right? Okay, we want to be accountable here. So it's not boom, 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 through all of them. It's dot. We're shooting as fast as we can. Get to this one, dot press, dot press. Setting my sights down on this one. Learn, mix them up, and put them into your dry fire training that you learn to follow through on these targets. Dot press, dot press. Okay, right. Again, what's we had? We had 5 targets, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 5 open targets and 1 partial. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So 4 open targets and 1 partial. Right, stand by. Oh, my last shot was in the hard cover there. Okay, right, and now what you do is I want you to step into position, stand to the side, right, okay, stick with 5 targets. I want you to step away, step to the side of it. So I want you on the draw, step into a position as if you're simulating a competition. So we're standing with our toes to a line, our heels to the line, legs together, from your draw, come into a position, and then move 3 or 5 targets again. Right, okay, match mode. Stand by. Okay, step from the other side now, again, step in, bring your legs together as if you've got your toes onto something or heels onto something, right? You're going to step into the box to shoot, right? Stand by. You should be by now starting to feel a much faster cadence that we've been doing, the metronome work and all of that. You should be able to do this match mode in a much faster way than you would normally do it. Okay, right. Let's do a turnabout. So we're staying away from that. We're looking up range on the beat. Turn and fire. Right. 5 targets again. Right. Stand by. Right. Looking to a tiniest spot you can. You're looking to the spot where you want your sights to go to. Right, okay. Let's do stepping off from here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add in one more target. So I've got my 5, I have one target to the left. I'm going to go behind my vision barrier. I'm going to start this side. I'm going to start this side of the vision barrier, and then I'm going to step into this side to do my other 5. So one target this side, step into this area, and do your 5 targets. Right. Stand by. Good. I know I'm going to step in off. I'm stepping from the open target. So what I'm doing is I draw and I'm already lifting this leg and I'm initiating the movement. Okay. I'm just going to take this away so you can get an idea. So on the draw, I'm coming up. I'm already lifting my leg. So try it from a static. Put your feet flat. I want you to I want you to shoot through it. Let's do it one time, and then keep your feet static. Right, and then move into the next one after you've gauged this target. So keep your feet flat. Right, stand by. Right, okay, so that was from the flat-footed side. Now what I want you to do is draw, and all I want you to do is lift the leg. So you're initiating the movement there. So as you draw, lift the one leg and then move into it. And tell me what you can feel. Right. Stand by. Good. Just the initiation of just starting the movement. I've got an open top. Boom, boom, and I've started this movement to really make that movement to the next position much faster. So you're getting a fast exit out of your shooting position. Try it again, okay? Just to let you know, the partial target that I was shooting on, I didn't respect it, and I was going into the hard cover on this until I slowed down and went dot, press. Respect the partial targets. All right. Okay. 1 target here, 5 targets here. Initiating with the leg. All right. Stand by. All right, do another one like that. I'm going to put my vision barrier back, so I've got something to work to get past. Okay, initiate the movement with lifting the leg slightly. Right. Stand by. All right, try it from the other side. You're going to start with a target this side, okay? And you're going to move into your five targets this side. So take a vision barrier away, just so you see, okay? On the draw, I'm lifting my leg, boom, boom, and initiating the movement straight away, okay? So from here, I draw, lifting the leg. My movement is nice and quick, okay? Right, let's try it now. Okay, remember, initiate with the leg. Stand by. You must be concentrating so hard on a small spot on the target. By now, I'm starting to get my mind is starting to fatigue because I'm looking at small spots and I'm starting to just see brown. and my shots are starting to go all over the place. I have to concentrate on a small spot on the top. That's what we have to do in competition. We must look to, that's where I want to shoot. That's where I want to shoot. Now I'm starting to get tired, and all I'm doing is I'm pressing on brown. Okay, I have to recalibrate my brain and focus on what I want to do. Okay, let's try it from this side again. Okay, remember, initiate with lifting the leg. Just lift the leg, and it'll be so much faster. Right, stand by. Good. I'm going to put my vision barrier back again to give me something to get around. Yeah, one more time from this side. Remember, initiate with the leg. Stand by. Yeah, that was very poor execution on my side. Mentally, I think I'm starting to fatigue a little bit. I'm going to recalibrate and get focused here. Let's do one more rep from this side. Okay, stand by. Finish off nice and strong. Yeah, nice, good. Okay, well done. Okay. So guys, that's a quick example of what match mode is, right? It's a different mindset, complete different mindset. Only acceptable hits. I'm only looking to the center of the target. I'm only taking acceptable hits. This is something we'll do a week before a match or a week and a half before a match. I don't know if you can see, I can feel it straight away. Mentally, it's way more taxing on me, mentally, making sure I have my acceptable hits. In speed mode, I'm tracing a part-time, and I'm not worrying too much about my hits. I am still trying to be accountable. I'm aware of where my hits is, where my hits are. I'm aware of where it's happening, whether I'm getting a dart or a mic or whatever. I'm aware of it, but it's not my goal. My goal is to break the part-time, right, and to get faster. That's what I'm trying to do. In match mode, I want only accountable hits, so I'm concentrating on a small spot on the target, and mentally, I can feel it straight away. I'm getting fatigued. Right. Guys, I'm going to call it there. That's 30 minutes, right? Okay. I know Derek's got another meeting at 8 o'clock, so I didn't want to keep you guys too long. And I don't know about you, but I'm pretty mentally fatigued already. Give me some feedback. Tell me what you think about match mode. Malcolm, you can go for it.
Hi, Jason. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, no, really enjoyed that. Thanks. I like the match mode concept as well. It makes huge sense. But yeah, you practicing both makes even more sense. But
Yeah.
I like that we do that. That sort of the changing. It's sort of two different scenarios, two different classes, but the same thing at the end of the day. We're working towards the same goal, which is really, really cool.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you. So speed mode, we'll explore speed mode all the time in our training. 80% of our training will be in speed mode. The rest of the time before a match, I want to just know what you guys' major matches are, and that week before the major match, or week and a half, we just go into match mode. And it's a completely different muscle as well. Derek, how's it going there, bud? How do you do?
Yes, that's something I'll have to practice because I have a bit of a challenge with adaptation, adapting from the one style to the other style. I suppose it comes with age. But yeah, I think it's great. It's wonderful to to actually physically see it, and then to get to practice it with somebody. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Awesome, cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, we'll keep pushing nicely, and I'll join you. I'm going to shoot some SATPA matches this year as well, so I'll join you in the concealment as well. When you get close to that, I'll put on my concealment and I'll do some draws and concealment with you. And we still push the same times. We still want to try and get the same draw times, the same everything, because if we can do that in concealment, you're gonna beat everybody in SATPA matches, right? And sorry, Derek, and for match mode, it's even more important for you in terms of the accountability. Because SATPA is a points plus match, right? In SPIC, we can get a little bit away with not sloppy shooting, with getting Charlies and stuff. In SATPA shooting, you can't get away with Charlies. You need to be getting 0 down, 0 down, 0 down. Right, okay. So match mode is even more important for you as well. Right.
Thanks.
Dean, yeah, how'd it go there, bud? You right?
Yeah, that's all good for me as well. I like the idea of the match mode. I definitely think it's going to benefit us.
Awesome, cool, guys.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep you too longer. Have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you guys on Monday. I'll chat a little bit on the groups and stuff. There's a couple of things I want to check with you guys. Maybe change days on stuff. If you see what days everybody wants to shoot on, maybe you might want to do it on Monday and Thursday. But we'll put a poll out there and see what we want to do, and we take it from there. Right, Derek, Malcolm, guys, drive safe and have fun and explore exactly what you want to. Ask lots of questions, and mentally just sink it all in. Mentally sink it in, because when you come back from that, you want to be able to replay that, and you're going to learn from that. All right, guys, have fun.
Thanks, Jason. Good night, guys.
Right, guys.
Cheers, guys.